No rain in the savannah. A brief synopsis of this story. There are many types of frogs and bullfrogs in West Africa. There is one type common in Igboland during the rainy seasons and hardly seen or heard during the summers or heat of the day. We call this skinny and long-legged frog AKIRI. This folktale is inspired by the AKIRI frog's unique croaking that precede the heavy rains. The onomatopoetic word of AKIRI Ja NMA in the song's chorus came from the frog's distinctive sound. When the rainy season approaches, dark clouds overshadow the evening sky. The long-legged frog, or AKIRI, will start to croak from under the tall reeds around the ponds in my villages in West Africa. Their croak forewarn my people that the monsoon rains are about to fall. So when the AKIRI starts ribbiting, the villagers would quickly move their things inside so they would not be drenched by the rain. In the south and southeastern Nigeria, the rain falls in torrents, and rain will drench anything one leaves outside unprotected. No rain in the savannah. A very long time ago, the African savannah suffered from a severe drought. Rain was scarce in the African savannah forest for at least 5 years. Animals of the African savannah had not experienced such dryness before. There was hardly any rainfall the first through the 4th year of the drought. Many green trees and bushes of the African savannah forest started to turn brown and die. But the worst of all was, every evening the heavens darkened and the animals of the savannah would look up to the sky with anticipation. The animals hoped that the grumpy sky would let loose its rain and cool down the burning heat. Instead, the heavens rumbled and grumbled, and the lightning would split the dark night sky, scaring the animals from their sleep. The animals of savannah forest could hardly find any food to eat by the 4th and the 5th years of the drought. The lightning had set fires on the dry grubble bushes and skeletal trees left in the savannah forest. This fire also chased and scattered the animals from their homes. The few green blades of grass and tree leaves left in the savannah were in danger of total destruction by the fires the lightning had set. Moreover, the water in the estuary and the animal water holes have become muddy and undrinkable. Even Iyata, the never drying lake, was for the first time in danger of drying up. The animals that could hunt for food or find few brown grasses or leaves to eat did not have water to set their thirst. So the old, the young, and the weak ones started to die. First, the severe drought started affecting more the herbivores that could not find any more green grass or leaves to eat. Also, the carnivores became too weak from thirst and the heat of the blazing sun to hunt for food. So the animals of the savannah grew thin and bony with thirst and hunger. There was an eerie stillness in the African savannah. Even the vultures that fed on the carcasses of the dead stocked in the dry-up water holes and estuaries were 2 weeks from thirst and had no interest to eat. The vultures perched on the burnt-out tree branches with sad eyes and droopy heads. Occasionally, the crying of a dying animal could be heard in the savannah. During the heat of the day, burning bushes crackled and flies buzzed among the carcasses of the dead by the muddy water holes and estuaries. The fires crackling and flies buzzing were the only noise that disturbed the silence hanging over the whole land. The hot, dry wind silently blew the dead leaves across the savannah like ghost sweepers. Only the animals that could burrow or dig deep down into the ground were able to find deep roots and tubers to eat. The burrowing animals sheltered from the burning fires and severe heat of the sun in their wet, cool underground burrows and dens. In their dens and burrows, they waited out the drought. With no rain to give release from the severe dryness and heat, King Lion called the animals of the savannah to their communal square to discuss the problem of no rain. The animals gathered at their common square and King Lion addressed them. Animals of the savannah, listen. For almost 5 years, we have had no rain. Every evening the cloud overshadowed the land, but no rain comes. The old and the weak among us have succumbed to thirst and hunger. Soon we will be next to succumb to thirst and hunger if nothing is done to bring back rain to the land. What are we to do? King Lion asked. Many of the animals' suggestions were discussed and rejected at the meeting. At last, a grizzled old monkey suggested that they should find a way to appease the heavens. The old monkey said, "We must appease the heavens to release its rain onto the thirsty land, and the drought will end. If we could make the heavens happy, it will pour down its rain onto the thirsty land." The animals agreed that the grizzled old monkey's idea was the best. The animals discussed how to appease the heavens. They decided that each animal should try to please the heavens with their best talent or skill typical to their kind. King Lion and his pride went first. King Lion proudly paraded around the animals' common square with his head held high and showing off his prowess as the rulers of the animals. King Lion roared with his loudest voice for heaven to let its rain fall down. Roar! Roar! And the heavens roared and thundered back at him, and no rain fell. The animals thought that King Lion was too commanding, and that's why the heavens did not give them rain. The grizzled old monkey sat on a tree stump and tried next. He chattered and gibbered. The old monkey droned and waved. He groveled and clapped his hands. The heaven grumbled and lightning split the dark sky, but no rain came. the elephant were next and said they would succeed where the lions and the monkey failed. The elephants marched and trumpeted to the heavens. Brah! 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 The heaven rumbled and lightning split the cloudy sky, but still no rain fell. The cheetah said, "Since I am the fastest animal in the whole savannah, if I show the heavens how fast cheetahs can run and sprint, surely the heavens will be happy and the rain will fall." The cheetah ran and sprinted up and down trees, showing off his talents in speed and acrobatics, and the heavens rumbled contentedly, but still did not give rain. The hyena said they would be next. The hyena laughed and screamed, "Ha ha ha ha!" to appease the sky, but the heavens were not pleased. Instead, the heaven thundered angrily and lightning split the dark sky, and no rain fell. The sky turned such angry shade that the other animals decided that the heavens did not like the hyena's harsh voice. The jackals said, "The heavens did not like our cousins, the hyenas, laughing at them. Also, our cousins' harsh voice made the heavens angry. Surely, with our softer and nice voice, the heaven will be happy and give us rain." The jackals geckered and hollered, "Ow!" and the heavens rumbled, but no rain fell upon the savannah. The golden gazelle said they would succeed where the other animals failed. The gazelle sprang and pranced, displaying such a beautiful pageantry. The heavens liked their show a lot and rumbled and thundered contentedly, but still did not give the animals rain. One by one, the animals of the savannah forest tried to please the heavens with their respective talents or skill, and still no rain in the savannah. Then it was the giraffe's turn, and they said, "With such long neck and sweet voice, the heaven will surely be pleased and give us rain." The giraffes stretched their long necks as far as they could towards the sky and softly bleated, "Bah! Bah!" The heavens rumbled and were pleased with the giraffe's voice, but still did not give rain. The hawks came next and said that they are birds of the air and the sky, so they would fly up to the gate of the heaven and sing, "Surely the heavens will be happy to give us rain after hearing our song nearer and clearer," the hawk thought. The hawk flew up into the sky near the darkened clouds and displayed their aerial pageantry. The hawks swooped in and out of the clouds and cawed, "Eager, eager, eager." The hawks spread wide their feathers and showed off their elegant wings, and the heavens liked their aerial show, but still did not let rain fall on the savannah. King Lion tried to dismiss the animals from their common square. King Lion said, "I thank you for answering my call and coming together quickly to our common square to discuss the problem of no rain. As it seems, we have all given our best, but still the heavens are not pleased and refuse to give us rain. You are dismissed from here to go your own ways and prepare for the end as you see fit." With drooping heads and sadness, the animals of the savannah started leaving their common square when a hawk called out and arrested their leaving. "Stop! hawk cowered. I know of a little forest mouse that I have been hunting for some time without success. She lives in a den under a tree root not far from this square. If not that she is very afraid of me, I will go and fetch her to try her own luck too. King Lion sent for the little forest mouse and promised her safe passage from the hawks if she would come to the animals' common square and try to appease the heavens. The little forest mouse came and squeaked, chip, 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 but no rain came. King Lion said, "That's it." But before the lion could dismiss the animals a second time from their common square, the little forest mouse squealed, "My cousin the mongoose lives near my den, and he might be able to help." The little forest mouse ran off to fetch the mongoose from his burrow, but the mongoose would not be bothered. The mongoose was too busy stealing and eating both eggs, so he said to the little forest mouse, "Go ask our cousin the meerkat. He lives even deeper under the earth than I do. I'm sure he will go with you to sing to the heavens." So the little forest mouse went deeper under the earth to bring the meerkat from the burrow. The meerkat tried to make the heavens happy, and the evening sky became darker with autocumulus cloud. The animals of the savannah looked up to the sky with such eagerness, but no rain fell from the dark thunderclouds. Then the meerkat said, "My cousin, the golden mole, lives even deeper under the earth than I do. Even though he is old and blind, he knows where to find the deepest underground water. So if anyone will know how to bring the rain, it is he." The meerkat went and brought the blind old mole. The old golden mole tried to please the heavens, and the heavens rumbled happily, and the stratocumulus clouds overshadowed the lands. The animals of African savanna could almost feel the wetness on their faces, but no rain fell from the cool evening breeze. Then the old mole said, "My friend the brown toad would know how to help. He lives even deeper in the earth than I do. Also, he is the one that leads me to the underground water hole." The golden mole brought his friend, the brown toad. The brown toad ribbited and croaked, "Croak, croak," and the heavens rumbled joyfully. The evening sky rolled with the darkest nimbostratus clouds the animals had ever seen. A few drizzled, fell, but stopped, and the heavy rain still did not come. Then the brown toad said, "My cousin, the long-legged frog, lives in the deepest reaches of the earth with lots of water. If anyone could appease the heavens to give the land rain, it is her." The brown toad brought his cousin, the long-legged frog, to the animals' communal square, and King Lion asked for her help. The long-legged frog hopped onto the tree stump and ribbited. "I am a little frog, I am so tiny, I am so wincy little frog, AKIRI Ja NMA. Heaven, if you will listen to me, AKIRI Ja NMA. Rain will fall, AKIRI Ja NMA. Rap will end, AKIRI Ja NMA. I plead, AKIRI Ja NMA. I croak, AKIRI Ja NMA. I have a tiny voice, I don't have a nice voice, but I'm trying where the mighties felt, AKIRI Ja NMA. Heavens, if you will be nice to me, AKIRI Ja NMA. A slimy frog, AKIRI JA NMA will succeed. AKIRI JA NMA, my destiny, AKIRI JA NMA, depends on it. AKIRI JA NMA, I beg. AKIRI JA NMA, I croak. AKIRI JA NMA, again. AKIRI JA NMA. The skinny little frog croaked from the deepest plain within her heart, and the heaven heard her tiny voice and song and rumbled joyfully. The sky rolled in with the darkest cumulus cloud the animals had seen. The heaven roared merrily with thunder and split the dark sky with lightning, and the animals of the African savannah cowered in fright. Then the heaven granted the skinny little frog her humble plea. The heaven opened, and the sky gave up the rain. It started with a drizzle. Soon it started to pour, and the rain fell in torrent. The little long-legged frog had called down the rain. It rained so hard on the African savannah, and the land rejoiced. It rained this time not cats and dogs, but elephants and hippopotamuses. It rained a lot until all the animals' water holes and estuaries filled up, and the rainy season started. It rained so much that all the animals, small and great, drank and quenched their thirst. The animals drank until they were sated. The flood washed away the smell of smoke and rot from the savannah, and the long drought ended. A new beginning and the circle of life continued for the animals of the African savannah forests. A little more brief background of this story. This folk tale, as well as other Igbo fairy tales and my other short stories, were handed down to me by my mother, late Lolo Grace A. Akeme. She was a well-known village griot during her lifetime. According to my mother, most Igbo folk tales came from things observed happening in their lives and around their communities. Most Igbo proverbs and idioms comes about this way. Sometimes these tales were and are based on the behaviors of the animals native to the area we live. Most of the time, the tales were also inspired by events, human behaviors, or a combination of the three. To avoid offending someone's feelings, in many parts of Igbo land, storytellers would attribute the human's negative behaviors to the native animals. Storytellers would spin their tales using animals living around them. One example is that with everything that was or is bad or trickish among my people, the brand mud tortoise is to blame because of its ability to blend in and survive the harshest environment and climate, or to release an odious gas when first caught by predators. That's why most of my short story and folk tales featured the tortoise. Dig deep into most Igbo folk tales, and there is a kernel of truth in them. To find out a little bit more or the truth about this folk tale, No Rain in Savannah, you can go to en.wiki/Sahel_drought. Thank you for taking time to listen to me. Please go to Indiegogo after you hear this folktale and donate whatever you can for clean drinking water well for my people. Thank you, and may your water well never dries.